Hey Aries, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. I'm really looking into your past, current, and future energies for the week of April 24th through the 30th. I hope this content brings some more value into your life. And before I go on, I meditate on you, lovely Aries. All right, my loves. So in the meditation, okay, I received something about it just wasn't the time. Okay. It just wasn't the time. For some of you, it could be that you showed up someplace and it was closed and it just wasn't the time, or it could be something on the lines of you met somebody at one of the worst times of your life or something like that, okay? And maybe it just wasn't the time, okay? As you know, everything happens for a reason. And then I got the lyrics, time keeps on slipping, slipping into the future. So I'm not sure what that's about. So as you know, in the quantum field, there's no such thing as time. But here in the 3D, there is. That's why we have clocks, right? There could be the fact that, time keeps on slipping into the future. So it's like, come on, let's do it, get going. Time keeps on going. There is no such thing as like, it's the right time. Okay, for some of you just need to hear that. It's just, the right time is now. Sometimes the right time is now. So there's something going on with that. Then I also received something about the color red. So you may love the color red. Red signifies the root chakra. So maybe really getting into your root chakra, balancing that out, whether that's going out in nature, placing your feet in Mother Earth, and grounding yourself. Grounding is going to be very important, especially for a fire sign. You guys can get very passionate, right? So that could be why. It could also signify, passion, fire. You are a fire sign. So that's what I got in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading. All right. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Right. Universal God and Spirit guides, what do we have for my lovely Aries for the week of April 24th through the 30th? Please give me a clear message. What do we have for my lovely, lovely Aries for the week of April 24th through the 30th? There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. That's why that came through. Okay, so before I even meditated on you guys, I heard bad to the bone. I was like, bad to the bone? What is going on? So maybe Aries, you're bad to the bone. You may be someone who's extremely attractive. You could be extremely magnetic because we have the Queen of Wands out. So we'll see. You could be showing up as that. Bad to the bone. All right, so starting off your reading, we have the Page of Wands crossed with the Knight of Cups, okay? I see you going towards your inspirations. So this is what I'm getting from you. You have this inspiration, you're going towards it, you're inspired to do this. You are someone who's extremely free-spirited for some of you. You're like, yep, this is what I'm going to do. A lot of you Aries are like, yeah, this is me. This is what I'm going to do. This is what, if you like it or not, take it or leave it, right? That's where you're at. This is who I am. You are really in that energy. I love the energy. I can feel it from a distance. I love it. Love it. Keep it up. Go towards your inspirations. Go after it. Do not give up on yourself. Do not. Okay, I'm getting that. Some of you are also receiving good news. You could also be receiving the fact that going towards your inspirations, you're actually gaining some form of abundance because of that as well. Some of you are going to be doing some form of traveling, or you've been doing some form of traveling. Okay, I'm getting that. The challenging thing is the Knight of Cups. Okay. So there could be someone you love here, or it's like, okay, I want to go towards this person. How do I go towards this person? I'm inspired to go towards this person. Or it could be vice versa. Someone wants to go towards you. Okay. I get an Aries that has a very hard time kind of in a place of trusting love. Because if you see with the Knight of Cups, this person is wearing an armor on the horse. And when I see the armor, I feel like someone's trying to protect themselves. So obviously, I've done this yesterday in a reading. Like I said, protecting yourself is ego, right? Vulnerability is love. Complete love, vulnerability. I'm putting myself all the way out there. I'm like completely putting myself out there, right? You know, and that can be scary for some of you, right? So there's something going on with that. In the distant past is the 8 of Swords. Not the best energy. This is someone who's very stuck in the mind space, overthinking, or not even just that. It could just be the fact that this is like, I'm trapped in this mental space. I feel like I can't get out of this. I feel like, you know, my thoughts are just running the show, okay? So for some of you, even though this is the distant past, and maybe some of you are still struggling with this, I highly suggest meditation, because it truly, truly helps you get out of the mind and into the heart space and into the body where you can actually feel. Okay, so we'll see. In the recent past is the Death card. With the Death card being here, this is a transformation. Some form of transformation is happening for you here in the recent past, so we'll see. In what's crowning you in your focus is the Chariot card. This is beautiful. This is like the solar plexus, baby. So Aries, you may be in a very more confident energy. I did get bad to the bone before I even started meditating on you. And I was like, where is this coming from? Why did this just randomly pop up? Because maybe you are on fire. Maybe you are in your element. Maybe you are someone who's just extremely attractive and magnetic. But the Chariot card, this is someone who's got that confidence, that willpower to move forward. Somebody that actually has the alignment between the masculine and the feminine within self, which is so important, because that's when you are in alignment. Because when you're in alignment with self, we attract things and people, places, whatever, in alignment as well. Okay, in the near future is the 3 of Pentacles. So teamwork, collaboration, could be a business partnership, could be just someone that you work with, as like maybe, you know, teamwork and collaboration with somebody. So we'll see what that's about. I hear leadership big time. Okay, in your subconscious, and what you may not be aware of, is the 7 of Cups. Okay. Okay, so you have a lot of options. For some of you, maybe you're not truly aware of how many options you have. This doesn't have to be in love. It could be in love, but it could just be the fact that you just have options. We always have a choice, okay? We have a choice to do this. We have a choice to feel this way. We have a choice to allow someone to make us feel a certain way. That's a choice. Truly, no one is making us feel a certain way. Yes, our environment can be something that makes us feel a certain way, but we're actually choosing that feeling, okay? Because if you're in your conscious mind, we're choosing to feel a certain way, right? So there's something going on with that. I'm also getting with this, you're like possibly in a very confused state, okay? Maybe there's some form of confusion going on here, so we'll see. In your strength here is the Ace of Pentacles. So going after a brand new beginning, some of you are trying to possibly go towards something that's going to be some form of longevity in your life, something that's going to cause some form of stability in your life as well. This could also be something even on the 3D where it's like, okay, your health or something going on with that as well. So we'll see. For your hopes and fears, here is the 5 of Swords. So you're, this isn't the best card. This is like a self-sabotaging energy. Some of you are wanting to stay clear of anyone that's selfish, or like, this is my way and this is how we're going to do it. Somebody, yeah, there's something going on with that. So we'll see what that's about. For the possible outcome is the Queen of Wands, okay? So with the Queen of Wands being here, like I said, some of you are in this energy where you're very connected to mind, body, and soul. You're really shining your light. You're magnetic. You're attractive. You're out there. You're a go-getter. Some of you could be spiritual leaders. Doesn't have to be at all, but I'm just saying, like, you're on fire. You're in your element. Okay, so we'll see. We're going to clarify. Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Eight of Swords? Why the Eight of Swords? Knight of Cups, the Fool, Three of Swords. So there could have been a third-party situation in the distant past which caused you to get into your mind a lot. You could have also jumped into something very quickly as well, causing a lot of pain and heartbreak, or there's something that triggered some form of pain and heartbreak. I see this Knight of Cups, and that's what's challenging as well. So some of you, like, either somebody came towards you in the distant past offering you something, but you were still holding on to some form of pain from your past, which caused you to be up in your head a lot. Okay, I'm definitely getting that, because if we're holding on to something from the past, like past pain and all that, it can be really hard to accept that, right? Accept love into our life, new love even for some of you, okay? So that could be the case as well. That's what I'm getting 100%. Let's do this. Let's go to the Death card in the recent past. Why the Death card? Why the Death card? Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then the Star card. So there's definitely this place where someone's guarding their heart here. This is somebody who is also very, very nurturing, caring, very intuitive, very empathic. This could be you, right? You may have some water in your chart, or you're dealing with a water sign, but doesn't have to be, okay? This is someone who's like, yeah, I'm the wounded warrior though, okay? This is someone who's like, I've gone through a lot, but you're holding on to something from your past, or past things or situations. I feel like you're trying to heal this. I feel like some of you are in this process of letting things go from your past and opening up your heart a little bit more and more and more as you heal. I heard the word surrender as well, and just like really step into your light, okay? Surrendering, releasing those things that have hurt you, okay? Some of you are definitely opening up your heart more here. It's a big transformation for you. It can sometimes not happen overnight, but it's like, okay, I'm opening my heart back up. I'm going to become more vulnerable, but I'm scared. Okay, so some of you are scared to open your heart back up after what you've gone through. Okay, let's go to the Chariot. Why the Chariot? For what's grounding you in your focus. Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. So I feel like this is someone who's really manifesting something very quickly into their life, okay? There could be something around fast communication, or something is coming in very quickly. I do feel like that's the case here, okay? With the King of Pentacles, this is someone who's like, it's on a day-to-day task that you're doing. So there's something you do on a day-to-day task. There's something you're manifesting pretty quickly, especially when you have that confidence within yourself, and that solar plexus is like in the balance, baby, along with your other chakras. A lot of things can manifest very quickly for you, okay? So I'm definitely receiving something is coming in very quickly here. It could be something that you've been working on as a team or in a community of some sort. I'm getting also business partnership here, okay? There could be some form of fast communication, or something is just coming in very quickly here, okay? Something you've been working on, something you've been inspired to do, something like that, okay? I'm getting lots of leadership energy from you, Aries. Let's go to the Three of Pentacles. Why the Three of Pentacles? Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, the World card, the High Priestess. There's a cycle that's happening here, a new cycle. I feel like you're trying to listen to your intuition, but you're also in this place with the Seven of Wands where it's like resistance in a sense here. Some of you are resisting something here in the near future, whether that's a communication through text, emails, or calls. Some of you are like, I'm going to resist this. I'm not going to answer this person, or like you feel like, I feel like that's the case here, okay? For some of you. For some of you, there could be something that you're doing online, okay? There's a lot of online work here. For some of you, you sit at a computer for some of you, and you work from home, or there's just something you do online, okay? And maybe you're in this place where you're like, I've got this. I'm like pushing through. This is the very independent vibe that I get from you, okay? Where it's like the 7 of Wands, you're like, I'm holding my own, I've got this. You're really listening to your intuition. This is fantastic, because when you listen to outsiders, this is bad. It can cause a lot of chaos and just be chaotic, right? Instead of going within and listening to your own intuition, okay? So I feel like you are doing that, which is beautiful. Let's go to the 7 of Cups. Why the 7 of Cups? 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and Knight of Wands. Okay, you are definitely inspired to go see. That's not the card I wanted to get. And then the Lovers. So there's 2 storylines I'm getting here, okay? With the Lovers, this can be something where in as to why you're like, why do I feel so confused right now? Why do I have these feelings? Why am I feeling this way? For some of you, maybe you've questioned, why am I feeling this way? Because there's a deep, deep soul connection, right? Some of you, you're like, man, why do I feel this way? I don't understand. So I'm getting that. And it makes you want to go towards this person for some of you. Some of you, it makes you want to go towards this person. Some of you really feel good about this person. For others, I'm definitely receiving that you're making a choice here to go towards something that does make you feel good and invest in this, okay? So you really are planting your seeds, investing into something that you're very passionate about, that you feel really good about. I'm getting like you can do this, right? Especially with the 9 of Cups being here, because the 9 of Cups is like confidence, right? Being confident about it, instead of that 7 of Cups where I'm like, I'm confused, right? So if you're in that emotional confused state, it can kind of like fog our brain. It can fog us up and we're confused, right? But getting clarity, getting out of that, is going to be very beneficial and very helpful for you, I feel like. So that's what I'm getting here. Let's go to the Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles for your strength? Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, the Moon, the Hierophant. Some of you, there could have been a marriage that ended here for just a select few is what I'm getting. I'm also getting a lot of pain here. For some reason, I get the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Swords right next to it. You have a lot of fear showing up here with the Moon, okay, is what I'm getting. But I also see something where you are trying to work on that self-love, okay, with the Ace of Cups. Something may have ended, okay. Like I said, it could have been a marriage, but doesn't have to be. There could have been a pretty spiritual connection that ended. But I see fears. I am also getting someone that's really working on their shadow side or their shadow work. Okay, so like what speaks to you? What are your values? What are your morals? What do you want in life? What do you not want in life? Who are you through your experiences? So here's the thing, is that sometimes we define our past experiences as to who we are truly, and that's not who we truly are. Those are just experiences that we are supposed to learn from. I'm getting like soul contracts that are up, right? Those in the past are soul contracts that are up. So there's a reason why we don't look back. We don't go in the past. We don't, yeah. So there's a reason, okay? Somebody needs to hear that. Oh. Okay, Okay, let's go to the Five of Swords. Why the Five of Swords for your hopes and fears? Death, the Empress, King of Wands. Beautiful. I mean, I feel like you're hoping to find that match here. I feel like a lot of you Aries are like, I really want my match. I want someone who is just as a go-getter, somebody that is very passionate, you know, someone who is equal, right? I see that in you. I see you trying to birth something new here as well. You're hoping to birth something new. There's a transformation happening here. Birthing something new. That's what I'm really receiving here. Birthing something new. Could be what you're working on. Okay, let's go to the Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands for your possible outcome? Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there could be that there's somebody coming in very slowly, but I see you more so working very hard and diligently at something. I see you as somebody who is gaining clarity on something, really realizing, hey, I really need to release the past baggage and move into calmer waters and move forward here. Okay, because if we keep staying stuck and we keep replaying the stories of the past, we just live in the past, right? So I see you releasing the past baggage and moving on into calmer waters. Some of you are actually moving, for some of you. More so working hard and diligently at that or at something, and I see some form of clarity that you're receiving here for the possible outcome. Okay, for some of you there is someone coming in, and I feel like it's someone who's coming in very slowly. You may have this intimidating energy about you, Aries. I don't know why, but you do. For some of you is what I'm getting. Like I said, you're really in your light, you're magnetic, so it could be intimidating for some people. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, let's pull an oracle card and see what comes out. What do we have for my lovely Aries, please? Universal guidance, spirit guides, what do we have for Aries? Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Talked about confidence here. I see you coming into that. Reflection for Aries. Reflection. Which value do you care about that you're not currently living? Action for Aries. Action for Aries. Refresh your social media feed to escape your echo chamber and increase your mix of viewpoints. Okay. Affirmation for lovely Aries. What do you have? I'm comfortable expressing my uncomfortable emotions. Okay. I truly, truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. One love and namaste. Mwah.